Hey guys, I'm wiring this bike up from scratch here and I'm not getting any spark right now, so I gotta start testing things. I'm pretty sure I could have something wrong with the wiring here. I got a couple of issues, but I want to test these coils. I'm gonna show you how to do that. I watched a couple other videos and it took them like 5 minutes to get to how to do it, and I'm gonna get right to the point here for you. You got your two wires coming out of your coil. One of them is basically a signal wire and the other one is actually power to it. The orange one in this case, this tells it the fire, the other one's power. And we got our multimeter. For this test, we're going to set it to 200 ohms. It's going to be usually your setting on most multimeters for a low setting here. And I jam these way in this connector here, since I was keeping the connector. And you can see we got like 1.5 ohms. The spec on these ones are supposed to be 2.5 plus or minus 10%. And it's really bouncing around for some reason. I don't know what it was up to like 2, so that's kind of weird. It should stay steady. I mean, it's steady now, 1.8, 1. Now that's weird that it keeps bouncing around like that. Maybe it's just because I had them charged up. I was just trying to crank it. Maybe that's what. Wow, that's weird. So I mean, considering that, there may be something wrong with this coil if it keeps jumping around like that. So these are my #1 suspects. So that's the first way to do it. Let me actually go ahead and do the other one. This is called primary. This is called the primary test right here. There's a secondary test. Let me check the other coil real quick on the other side though. Alright, well this one is looking more in the spec here on this side, 2.5 plus or minus 10 ohms. This is a spec on these. And this one's, so I mean, something's going on with the coils here. The other one might really be funky. The other one might be totally busted. So I mean, this looks more normal to me right here on this side. So we're gonna do the secondary test. Okay, so the secondary test here, it involves your spark plug wires, and in this case the caps on these are resistive, so we want to pull the wire out of the cap and jam our probe right into the spark plug wire like that. And up here we're usually going to be on the signal type of wire, although you may just want to try both of them in case you're not getting anything. And I am getting nothing through that coil at all. And I already tried the other wire too up here, nothing, just in case. So that is definitely saying we got some bad coils here. Let me check the other one like this and see how that one is. Jam this up there. Make sure we're hitting some of the wire. And then we're gonna get in this orange one here. Yeah, through most of the 80s and stuff, Yamaha, their colors were orange and gray for the signal wires on the on these, and I'm not getting anything on this one either. Yeah, that's weird, because I mean, the guy said he like fried something with the electrical on this bike, and I mean, I don't know how coils can not work like this, or but two of them especially go out like this, but it's kind of weird to me. I've never seen it before, but I guess it can happen. Yeah, I mean, I'm not getting nothing on either of these on this test, so I gotta conclude that these coils are junk. So I got these Harley coils here, and just gonna show you. Let's see here, 20, or let's try 2K. Yeah, I'm at 20K. Let's see. I don't know what the spec on the Harley coils is, but you can see at least on the output of the spark plug wire, I got something going. So you're supposed to have something going, and we got nothing on those, so I think they're junk. Hey guys, I got a little update to this video here. These coils actually ended up working, even though they failed that secondary test. And the way I found this out was because I have a 1974 CB750 also in my garage, and I was curious, so I tested the coils on that, and I know they work because that bike runs beautifully, that engine, and they also gave me no reading for that secondary test where you test it through the spark plug wire. So that really just let me push on a little bit more with those coils, and I eventually just tested the spark straight on with grounding the spark plug to the engine. And you can watch another video on how to do that, and I was getting spark. So that's weird to me. And like, if you look at those Harley coils I tested, they showed a reading that way, and they're supposed to show a reading that way. I mean, everything I've read, everything I know, of course they should show a resistance reading that way, but they ended up working and they didn't. I did. So that's the story on that. So the moral of the story is, I guess, don't throw them away just yet if you don't get a reading on that secondary test, because they might still work. So that's that.